Next, I would like to call upon Kiara. Talking is like food for her. She likes traveling and cooking, and she likes to explore and observe people and their nature. She loves to unwind the mystery of science, and playing different kinds of sports is her passion. She will be exploring human DNA and its miracles through her talk today.
Have you ever imagined that when a baby is born, then everyone starts comparing whether the child matches the mother or the father? Oh, don't tax your brain. It's just a human tendency. Instead, there is nothing extraordinary in it, but it is the miracle of Mother Nature called genes, which is segmental DNA. Which means in general terms, the traits passed by their parents to their offspring. Namaste, my name is Kiara. I would like to discuss. Rather, I would like to talk about the genetic tapestry of personalities. I find reflecting myself on the traits and quirks that make me who I am. The way I laugh, the twinkle in my eye, the dimples in my cheek, and even those moments of stubbornness that may be just encoded in my blood relations. It's just my salary of characteristics that I have inherited from my ancestors, my parents. This is what not just shapes my physical appearance, but also the essence of being in my family. It's as if my body is a computer who holds the codes for not unlocking the files, but my doors of potential, revealing aspects in myself and the blemishes need to be filled. Genes are the mirrors that show me what I am, how I am, and who I am. Even mythology and science are hand in glove with each other, which proves that even then, genes played a really strong role in showing peculiar traits. Like Wali and Sugriva were identical twins. So since they were identical twins, this makes me interested to know that if one twin has certain conditions, maybe for example any health condition, then does the other twin will have it too? Twins have always had an important place in genes. I feel this gives me to understand that twins tend not to be 100% identical. So friends, if in future you tend to come across any twins and you have a grudge with any of them, and one is polite to you, so don't think the other one will be the same, as you might get bashed up really badly, as then it might be due to their genetic construction. Now let's come to a thought of Wali and Sugriva. As we all know, Wali was a great leader and much stronger than Sugriva. In spite of being identical twins, still having different genes. Identical twins have exactly the same DNA, but they are not exactly alike. Each twin has his or her own personality, talents, likes and dislikes. So the next time you are with any of the twins and you get an ice cream for both of them, just surprise them. So you yourself don't get surprised. Their choices may be different. As this theory is not only applicable for identical twins, rather it also applies for non-identical twins too. So my dear friends, genes is very humorous. Let's talk about some traits that genes create. Like there are even diseases that appear in one twin but not the other, including arthritis, diabetes, schizophrenia, autism, cancer and many others. This gives me another thought. Every one of us here knows about the most popular, centuries old demon, the Ravana. We also know his qualities whether physical or mental. But do we know his sibling Kumkarna had what qualities, physical or mental? Rather than he used to hibernate. But I would like to disclose his secret, that the poor child had genetic disorder of severe chronic untreatable diseases as compared to Ravana. So Ravana was much powerful than Kumkarna because the theory of genetic difference is age old, right from Teta Yuga and maybe long before that too. As I said, genes is still humorous in 2024, portraying one more funny incident that genes create. That is me and my brother. We are siblings, neither identical twins nor non-identical twins. We are poles apart, which includes states being outstandingly mischievous and I being well-behaved. He is more deeply engrossed into his Lego City toys than his studies, whereas his concentration-based games are not my cup of tea. We don't even match his facial expressions and this list can go on. So ultimately, I was trying to say that every individual sitting in this room is different from his or her siblings in his or her own way. Because the thing that who we are is controlled by our genes, making my thought of these more humans and stronger. And also, in my opinion, we should be making a genome pathway rather than a genome pathway. Thank you.
We thoroughly enjoyed your speech. Thank you for such an insightful presentation.